with LPA. All right, see how it's like, it's currently pulling back. I mean, I got to figure out how to get in a little more here and there. It's going to increase my average to get in. The upside is high probability here. All right, see, there's a spot right there. All right, so I'm adding a little bit, just a very little bit, 3%. There it goes, see? It's going to be really hard to stay fueled on this rocket. It's going to be really hard. Carl, good morning. Move over 28, 27 right now would cause it to squeeze back up again. I mean, this is really, really close and ready to keep popping. Well, good morning, everybody. Market is down on ASML earnings, semiconductor, as well as Trump saying that he wants to be a little bit tougher on our relationship with Taiwan, that nothing should come for free, that there should be a little bit more scratch my back, scratch your back going on. So that and ASML earnings and Biden saying something to similar effect that Biden administration wants to increase foreign tariffs has caused the market to pull back overnight. A good 1 to 2%, depending on where you're looking. And semiconductors, the strongest. So NVIDIA is having one of the strongest reactions. All right, in the meantime, this LPA is building up to pop. Well, this LPA could go up 400% today. Has that potential out there. It's probably about a 10% chance. 10% chance at 4x. And there's probably a 20% chance it hits 35, 37, 40. So between 20% and 10% chance is 35 or $40 to $100. But the 80% chance, the rest of the chances it goes somewhat sideways, touches 30, hits 31, pulls back, trades tough for a few hours, comes back to 29 end of day, and nothing really happens. We don't watch the stock market to see nothing happen. We watch it every day and we try for opportunities because something might happen. But still, expectation is that nothing will happen, but it's already happening. So I mean, it's already happening. It was 23 just a little bit ago. Now it hit 29 in about 2 hours time. No, 1 hour. In 1 hour's time, it went from 23 to 29. But it's been going crazy. It was at $8 4 days ago. And it was at $560 2 months ago. So a little retracement is possible. There's a possibility there. There's a little probability there. And that's what we're, trying to shove our money in the pot for. This program is for educational purposes. I am not your financial advisor. If you're stupid, get a financial advisor. I am not one. If you're smart, get a financial advisor. Again, I am not one. Okay, see? And we popped the 28, 27 mark. That's what I was just telling you about. And that's causing it to squeeze back up to break to new highs. Boom, it's sort of happening right now. And what I'll do is I'll sell my little core rebuy there that I just got into a breakout strength. And then I'll buy back again low. I mean, I'm going to have to come up with, I have to hatch some kind of a plan here. I'm going to have to round robin around breakouts and pullbacks, still hanging on to a small core that I have, and hope that at some point I'm going to find a spot where I feel like I could get aggressive. I mean, you can't just be aggressive blindly. That's how you get killed. It has to be at a smart moment. And also LCFY, I'm trading that, and that's happening today. That's doing well at the moment. LCFY. So there's LPA, and it's about to. There we go. And let me put LCFY down here, and LPA over here. Okay, see, it's about to break. There's the break. Okay, and I want to see just one sustained squeeze. This would be buying to cover. Come on, we hit 29.50. The data is a little bit delayed over here. 29.50 on the ask. The bid and the ask have ripped apart. Okay, they're very wide, and that's exactly what happens on breakouts into fresh territory that hasn't been touched for a little while. Is the orders aren't there, so it just skips up. It just skips up to the next orders, and so 25, 29.50 was getting tapped. And that means it's very thin and spread out up here. And so that could cause it to go to 30, 31 right now. Just like there it goes, 29.75, 29.61.76, 29.79. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm just looking to sell this tiny dip buy that I got into some strength. It's tightening up. It's gonna pop more. So far, that's what it looks like. That could change at any moment. It's like watching sports, you never know. There it is, 30. We're slapping 30 now. 30.40, 30.85, 30.60. Okay, so I'm going to sell my little core right there. Boom. What did you fill me at? I'm going to be so pissed at Schwab. Okay, good. 30.32. All right, we're still going, but now, I'm looking for some pullback, but I still have plenty of shares. I just have a small little 3-5% core that I'm going to keep round robining until I can get a little bit more aggressive with it. This LPA is going to be, it has the potential to be the mother of all squeezes this year. A GME, a Kodak, a DWAC, an absolute monster. 3019, 3020. I mean, just moments ago, we were talking about 28. Here we are, 3020. And like I said, again, the orders are thin and spread out up here. So it's easy to pop, easy to pop. 3065, 3078, 88, 3088, 3081, 3098, 3099, 31. I mean, this fucker is skyrocketing. Are you watching this, everybody? This is fantastic squeeze going on. And this is just the beginning. Shorts are shaking in their boots. That's what a lot of this, half of this is short covering. The demand, you guys, we're all pushing it into their asses, and they're having to buy to cover, which means it's adding to the buying pressure. And we're popping through uncharted territory to top it off. So we could slam $40 here in an instant. The orders just aren't there in the stratification above. They're not there. So it's empty void space. And I can tell you, from my analysis, the next spots are like 37, 45, and in between there is very thin. There's very little money to push. That last push that you just saw to 30, we went to 31.50, and that was only took $1 million to do that. This is a very low float stock. Okay, I canceled all my orders. All right. Well, we need to have levels. Okay, so it looks like we're getting some pullback now. So we had, a little bit of titter-tattering, and then we had like 7 minutes of pullback, and then we got a little bit of titter-tattering, and then we started to skyrocket. So that's what you can kind of expect. And it was about 7 minutes of skyrocketing, and now we're getting some pullback. This is a danger zone for shorts right here. So this is really still has a lot of fuel and energy right up here. But if it happens, as we get more pullback, it'll calm down for a few minutes. But right now it's still, shorts are shitting their pants. They're really worried. At 31.54, the high right now, they've got to cover more. See, because shorts have upside down risk. You can lose more than the amount of money you have if you go short. So if you had, say, $100,000 in an account and you get hit hard by a short, you could be down 200, 300, $400,000 more than is in your account. And you'll have those debt collectors on your ass for the rest of your life. Carl's in at 27, hopefully for fucking big. I mean, like I said, it's hard to get aggressive. Hang on one second. The LCFY is now uh, moving to the downside. What am I going to do there? Should I just flatten her out? I'm just going to flatten her out. And I'll take those. Oh, you can't flatten in pre-market. I forgot. All right, let's just try to sell a little bit of LCFY, and then we'll put more because it's pulling back on LPA. We'll put more into LPA. So LPA is calming down. Shorts are calming down. There won't be that added buying pressure. What will be necessary is for price to get to a level where shorts are like, you know what? This is a good price. I'm going to pick some up. I mean, not shorts, longs, where new longs, new demand are going to say, you know what? This is a good price. I'm going to pick some up. That's when shorts will notice people are interested in buying at this level. It ain't going to go lower. I better cover. 500 shares, Carl. Woo! Good luck to you. This puppy could go to 40, 50 conservatively, 100 plus liberally. Yeah, the whole market's sliding down on the foreign sanction restriction possibilities. But it isn't affecting small caps, is it? Not LPA. I mean, if you have to figure out where you're going to put your money today, and people are, traders, day traders, they're going to be all over LPA. There we go. This is a kind of 1 minute break over the top of a prior high candle on LPA. And let's see if the volume can surge in. I'm watching. Because if the volume isn't there, if no one's interested, then it will fizzle. But the only way you can get it to scare shorts into buying to cover is if everybody wants in. I'm already in. I'm in at 17. Carl got in at 27 here. But we need to see some buying action. I want to see at least $600,000 go in on one of these minutes. Maybe even I'd be okay with 500,000. All right. That last minute only traded $150,000 of buying. It's good. Is it enough? Shorts could be hitting the big buy to cover button right here. See, there it goes. Starting to take off again. But I don't think it's enough. But see, the shorts themselves could fuck themselves over. You could have a big buy to cover order that buys all the way up through all those thin orders I was just talking about. And you could be at 35, and that could have been caused by the shorts, not even by the long demand, because this is a very low float. It's only a couple million shares, and we've already been through the float. So we're still resting and pulling back. I mean, you have to try at some levels like VWAP. It rarely gets to VWAP. I mean, maybe the 10 moving average, 20 moving average on the 1 minute chart. It seems to just touch that every time. And the moment it touches it, it starts taking off. So that might be a spot I could get a little aggressive. So I might try and get some at like 29, 29 even, or a little, just a smidge above 29. Otherwise, you got what you got. Don't mess it up. Don't fuck up your average. But you got to be looking to get in somewhere. It's already bouncing, and if you can't get in, fine. Always get in at the bottom and at the top. If it goes to 40, you'll book a next cruise, dude. I think it's going to go to 40. Once the market opens, we got 8 minutes until the market opens. It's already behaving like this. But by the way, Carl, if it comes back to your break even, get the fuck out and then wait for a better price because it will find a bottom if it's going to have some kind of a sell off. There could be profit taking. That can happen. Anything else? GDTC. Let me see. GDTC. I just want to make sure we're on top of all opportunities. No. And then that's it. Okay. So talk of the town today is LPA. It's been as high as 525 a month ago. It won't go that high again, but squeezing, it could go to 166, which would be ridiculous. That's my ridiculous level, 166, but it could do it. But what I think it's going to do is, it's going to have some trouble once it gets to 35 is the first road stop, and then 47, 61, 72. So those are all key levels that could transpire today if the demand comes in. And we got 7 minutes till the market opens. All right, so he's getting close to the 10 moving average is now at 29.17, 29.14. Let's see if I can get my ladder set up enough that I could put a little dip buy order already down there. 29.25. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get a little more precise than that. 29.17 would be perfect. 29.26. No. 29. See, now my ladder is too wide. 29.17. That's where I want to put a little bit more at 29.22, a little bit more at 29.12. So a little swath, get a little swath of an entry on a pullback if it does that. I think in a strong dip is what would trigger a buy. Like the pussyfooting kind of gradual fade won't really cause buyers to go crazy like sharks in the water. But possibly a strong pullback drop would cause buyers to go, oh, that's ridiculous. This is over blown, over dramatic. This is a good price. I want in, so that's the psychology. And I'll put some extra orderage around 28.30, 28.35, and also 27.10, somewhere around there. Just in case we get a strong pullback. And that's what's happening, by the way, also. There's other orders sitting at those levels. I can see there's some orders at 28, some at 27.90. There's plenty of orders right here as well. And the float is thin, but it's just not enough yet. We shall see. We're going to get a little squeezy action at 30.67. That's this level here. 30.50 rather. I don't know why it's a little bit different on this chart. 30.40. The numbers on TradingView are different. Now it's 30.30, 30.50. Oh, it just happened. A big order went through. What was that? All right. Yeah, there was a pretty big order there that cracked levels, and that could trigger some buy to cover action as well. That could have been buying to cover. But it looks like, see, I have two different levels showing on two different systems. So the data feed on LPA is really sketchy. I'm not sure which one to believe, but did we hit 31 or not? We almost hit 31 on one system. The other system says like 30.40. Judging by the action, I kind of trust the 30.40 a little more right now. So we're still just gently pulling back. Stop at 28. You already raised your stop? Okay. Well, all right. LCFY is trying again. Really don't know how much faith I want to put into LCFY. But anyway, LPA is where the action's at today. I mean, there might be something else that moves around, but nothing like LPA could. Here we go. This is looking rather promising. I like the way this is curving up. Picked up a little more right there. All right, it's pulling back. Okay, I just got the pullback fills. So there it was. That was a nice strong pullback. I mean, you got to reload somewhere, and you don't want to be reloading at the top. So pullback is good. For those of you new to following my channel, make sure you click subscribe. We're live every morning. Or follow, whatever it is. Did I say click subscribe? I think, well, it depends on where you're at. It's different everywhere. And we're settling into like 29-ish levels. As strong as a drop as that looked, I mean, it really wasn't enough. It looks like buyers want to step in at 27 rather than 28 or 29 because it's not happening. Although the market's opening in 60 seconds. Once that happens, we could get some sell-off, and that would eventually settle into somewhere And that'll be the point where shorts will punch their button. Woo! And when I hit the desk, the whole fucking phone fell down. And demand will come in as well. So we'll be looking for that if we get a sell off. All right, LCFY is kind of going now, and LCFY could pop and break out right now. See, LCFY, this one down here. Yes, it's kind of happening on LCFY as well. And there's a pretty decent pullback. I just got that a little bit of extra fill there. A little bit of pullback on LPA. We're at 28.30. I think probably Carl's locking in now. Okay, market's opening now. So let's see what happens. I'm prepared to buy. I'm looking to buy. LCFY popped a little bit. Oh, boom. Big purchase going on LPA. Was a market order because that was a huge swarming purchase. And we're now hitting 31.50. In fact, LPA might halt soon if it moves strongly in this direction and it pegs. So let's see what happens here. Okay, we got pullback, we got push forward. It's quite the fight. I think shorts are not interested in putting bad money after good, and they're going to let this squeeze. It's looking like it's going to squeeze. We're at 31. Carl, are you still in? Did you get shaken out? I think your 28 thesis is just kind of a bad idea. It's a good idea and a bad idea. What do you got? Okay, here it goes. There's some squeeze. It just hit 32. 32. What was that? Oh, what was that? I just got a fill somewhere on something, and it certainly wasn't on LPA. I really think shorts are letting this one go. They're going to let this squeeze. They're going to have to be very smart, but I don't think they have any intentions of pushing this down. So long as anybody wants to get in, the demand on this is going to push it up, and shorts are simply going to cover. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like texture wise. Shorts are ready to take their profits. They're probably already in profit. This is probably why. And they're just going to just let it do what it does. And they're not going to throw any more money at it. All right, so what did I get a fill on there? That was SMCE. Is SMCE doing something good? Oh yeah, I'm up 38% on that. SMCE. Let's see here. All right. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay. All right, a little bit of pullback, attract some buyers, LPA. Get better priced exits for buy to covers. LGVN. This one is moving. I have a little bit in there already, but it looks like it's doing good. It's in the bottom right of your screen on TikTok here. Let me buy it, says Lee. Well, go for it, bro. Anyway, again, this is only for educational purposes, these live streams. And what was that? Okay, that was LCFY, Lucify. I don't even know what they're called. Locify. I'm going to call it Lucify. Luciferi. Luciferi is moving. I'm going to put another order at 850, 876, 826. Okay, we'll let those sit there and bake in the oven. LGVN, a little bit of pullback, possible entry spot. Okay, we got a bit of a wedge forming on LPA from the open. So this is kind of an equal battle right here, but it's not equal because once demand hits a sweet spot, once price hits a certain sweet spot, you're gonna have twice the demand because of the short covering. All right, I got a big move on NAS I got to check on. This is a stock I got in. Okay, a little bit of pullback going on NAS. What do I want to do with it here? I'm going to let it settle in. Okay. I have my risk to stop to $2 on that. There goes Lucify, still going. LCFY, Lucify. There, I just got filled on Lucify. It just hit 835. LCFY is going, and LGVN is turning up as well. LGVN. Do I want more LPA here? No, I need to see a panic sell-off or some kind of a strong red period in order to risk stronger against. But I'm in it. I've already got shares, so I'm a happy camper. Did he just say happy camper? Yeah, I did. My dad. Okay, so now we're getting some pullback on LPA. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, Lucify is flying, and LGVN too. LGVN is taking off. I don't even have the size I want in LGVN. Dad mode activated, yes. Lots of put credit spread and market exposed positions of ours are down today, but that's okay. They're going to settle in, and we've got theta to buffer it out. We're patient traders when it comes to the put credit spreading. Yeah, LPA, SMCE, AMIX doing well. Doing pretty well. All right. Other than that, we're gonna have to sit through this market drop today on our longer positions. Little pullback on LPA. I've got some buy orders in at 27. I could add some at 26, just in case we get a big push down at some point here. I'd like it to just collect orders. 26, 25. I don't think that's really going to happen. 25. Oh, we'll find support by 25. But anyway, they're in there just in case. Till I can see something better, more intelligent, then that's what it is. There it was. I just got my 27 fill. And LGVN is taking off more, heading to 5. Remember what I said? Over $5, it squeezes. I'll pick up a little more on LGVN right here. I'm already really not sized enough. And there it is, 26.5 on LPA. We're getting a nice sell-off on LPA. That's going to attract some fishies. That's going to attract some sharks. That's a little blood in the water. But we have to see where it settles in. Oh, QuantumScape, one of my other positions doing well off of the open. QS. Having some green. Woo. Nice move on QuantumScape. The market's moving down, but it's, it can hit the 50 and the 20 here. It's hitting moving averages here. Wow. That NAS, which was down, that I was telling you about, this other position I have, NAS, completely reclaimed. The small caps are so hot right now. The IWM is just flying. Kind of unbelievable. Look at IWM. This is the small cap market. We are about to break new highs on IWM. Small capping is where it's at right now. Some pullback on LGVN. Great. I'll pick up a little bit more. Can we go a little lower? Yes. No. A little order in right there. We've maybe found a bounce at 27 on LPI. I wish I could have picked up some more shares lower, but I had my orders in. I got some on the way down. But these things can double bottom, they can retest, they can fake down. I might still get 26, 25 as of yet. QuantumScape flying. I'll put that over here. It's hard for some of you to see on the TikTok, but yeah, it's pretty nice. DRMA, something else that's maybe moving this morning. Let's see. No, it is not. Never mind that. All right, my small caps are looking good. My larger market positions, this is a pullback day. Nothing you can do about it. Markets have their days. But we've got many, many days until expirations on many of these positions, and we'll see by the end of the day if there's anything especially we need to cut. Looks like I need to take a look at VST, which is over 100% minus now on the put credit spreads. Okay, it's already bouncing. So we just got to sit these out, got to sit these through, rather, Randy and others who are running put credit spreads. That's just the way it is. All right, LGVN is pulling back more. That's it's at where my entry is. I'm at break even right now. Let's take a look at the larger chart on LGVN. There's Lucify, by the way, looking great. LGVN stop should be 335. Right now, it's about $1 away. So I'm grossly undersized right here because I could get like 600 shares. I only have 40 right now. 40 and building up. Lucify, boom, 845. And I got an order at 849. That's about to get hit. I'll turn up the volume on my system so you can hear it fill. It's probably about to get filled any second here. Oh no, it pulled back after hitting 845. Only 2 cents away from my next sell order. That's fine. I'm still within my risk as well. LPA, let's keep an eye on it. Settling in at 27, but it's going to have to go through a retest period. We need to attract buyers. If it's going to squeeze, which it already has, it's been squeezing. If it's really going to squeeze, it'll halt. I mean, if it's going to be a mother of all squeezes, it's going to halt. I think a lot of us saw this coming, so we've been building a position in LPA. Like I said, my entry's at 17. Yeah, everything looking good. I got one stock moving up today, and that's Donald Trump. It's DJT. That's funny. Let me take a look. With the whole market dropping, I got DJT moving up today. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to take my profits on it. I'm at 63.5% max profit, and I still got two contractos left. Let's see if I can get an exit at 49. Oh gosh, that's going to happen fast, it looks like. 47. Okay. All right, back to our active positions. LPA is finding support at 28. It got bought up fast at 27. It's finding support at 28. 28.72. We're coming up through 29 now, probably. LGVN, a little bit of a drop there to 416. That's where I'll pick up a little bit more. I mean, I got a risk to stop at 340 there. So I'm looking to increase my position size. And there goes LPA. It's hitting 29. This could reclaim fast with the help of the shorts. It could hit 30 in a second here. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. We get a really long base area and we can create intelligent trades off of it. That's really good. It's very helpful for the stock. QuantumScape is pegging highs. We're about to break the new high on QuantumScape. LGVN is trying to settle in around the kind of lower fours. Fed's Waller says time for rate cuts are close to warranted. Nice. I mean, that's why we're seeing rates drop already. It's being front run. Okay, boom. There's a little breakout for the day on QuantumScape. Again, I'm already in it. My first take profit on QuantumScape's at 958. I've got more at 998. So we'll see if that fills. If you do hear a bling, it's probably me getting a little more extra position on LGVN at 415. And there goes NAS. Wow. Kind of that was the getting more position on LGVN, but it was such a strong down push. Let me go take a look at the daily on that LGVN. And 340 would be the ultimate stop out. Expect some support at 380. It's had it before. All right, we'll see what happens. Okay, more pullback on LPA. Just got filled at 26.14 on LPA. It is just selling off. Short squeeze is going to come later in the day. It's not happening right now. Right now is positioning. It's moving through 25 now. And it's going to happen later in the day. In the meantime, I'll try to get some more shares accumulated at intelligent points. Right now, I'm just picking up little tiny extra shares here and there on these drops, on these panic drops. Welcome in everybody on TikTok. Make sure you follow. We're live every morning. Obviously, there's also, some links in my profile you can check out or send me a private message. LGVN bounced and so did LPA, tiny bounce. The volume is picking up. How many more seconds we got in this minute? Okay, this minute just started. All right, so the volume is not enough yet. We have not had significant buying volume since the open. We're looking for, hopefully more than $750,000 to be traded on the buy side at some point in here. Lucify is crawling up to highs. Take a look at my other positions for a second here. And ANVS, that's another one that was looking good, is doing well today. ANVS, something we're already in. It's one of our positions. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, essentially we're accumulating with a stop at 11, accumulating at the bottom of this pullback in the hopes that another push could come in the future. I don't know when, but that's the bet. Anybody got any questions? Just let me know. BCNX, which I've looked at a couple times in pre-market, it just did not look good, but let's see. No, I mean, it's just so light volume. Do not touch light volume. Look at the bid-ask spread. Make sure it's a penny or less. Kind of a big, big buying moment on LPA, but volume-wise, still is not there yet. But it was $450,000 of buying. Not bad, not bad. People are putting their mouth where their money is. No, their money where their mouth is. QuantumScape, new highs. Oh, it's 1 penny away from my exit. Oh no, 955 is my exit on QuantumScape. I might as well put it at 950 or even 949 if I can move my order there. There we go. Because there's always a lot of rock hard resistance at key levels like 950 at whole numbers. So you want to snug your order up beneath, or it depends on if you're buying to cover whatever. You want to get it around the key level, not behind it. In front of the key level, I guess you could say. And that was Cure, Qure. Something going on over there. I've got a position on Cure with some price targets. Okay. We're blasting through some price targets on Cure. It could trigger a little squeezy, and we could get up to maybe 1042. That's probably where I have my next targets. On is moving. It's a slower stock, I think. No, maybe not. Yes, on's moving quite good. Excellent. Yeah. I think we have position in that, no? Well, I don't, but I did. And this is a bigger company. Oh, this is the shoe one. Is this a shoe one? Yeah, this is the shoe stock. Okay, good, Carl. Yeah. Take some profits. Here goes QuantumScape. It's gonna hit my target right now. Here it goes, bling. Come on. There it is. So that's first target hit on QuantumScape. Looking good. Lucify is settling into like 775. It's not really pushing more. It had a big sell off. Possibly, I'm not sure if that was one trader selling a large position or if that was bad news. LCFY. I think bad news would be more sustained, but it's always a good idea to look it up. Let's see what's going on. Nobody's talking about anything especially happening now on LCFY. So it's just the ordinary trading. That's what people are saying about LPA. Somebody says, who's holding for 100 plus? I mean, I mean, I guess I am, but I'm also a trader. I'm not stupid. So, like I said, I'd be trading around pushes and dips, pushes and dips, pushes and dips, but I'm holding something from 17, but I'm trading around pushes and dips, pushes and dips. And I'm taking off the top and bringing it down to the bottom and taking off the top and bringing it down to the bottom for as long as it keeps going. And then making intelligent decisions based on the configuration. What do we got here? LPA. See, this is how it currently looks. I mean, it depends on how this ends up by the end of the day. If it stays red like this and topping tail, I'll just cut my whole position. Well, maybe I'll leave a little bit on for risk to stop, but uh, it'll be a take profiting kind of day if we end up staying red today. NAS is moving. If NAS can get up above $5, that'd be really good. We also have another one that we're looking to try and get above $5. Oh yes, that's LGVN. So both NAS and LGVN. Oh, NAS just went on the Momo hot list for strongest move in 1 minute in a 1 minute time period on the day. And that's one I'm already in. So I'm looking good. Yeah, I've already got take profits all set on that. I just have to sit back and watch and just manage, manage and maintain. Nvidia is going to be selling off. Somebody's asking about Nvidia. Nvidia is going to be selling off for a while. ASML, all the chip makers are going to be under pressure due to the new talks about restrictions via tariffs on global trade, on foreign chip makers. Well, Nvidia, yeah. Don't they have like US offices? Where is Nvidia headquartered? Are they Singapore? What the fuck? Who are they? Where are they headquartered? I don't even know that. It just never came to my. Are they a US company? Headquartered in Santa Clara. They may be a US company, so they'll be less impacted by this, but the whole sector is getting a little bit impacted. I think I'll just type into Google and see what it says. Is Nvidia a US company? It's an American multinational corporation headquartered in Santa Clara. Santa Clara is Silicon Valley. So it's a classic startup. Classic startup. That's awesome. The American dream. One of the biggest companies in the world now. All right, back to everything that we're watching. LPA pulling back and pulling back, but NAS is moving, QuantumScape moving. I got others moving. I think we got a little bit of a bounce going on the market. The market is kind of settling in, and it's actually green in general from the open. So we opened lower, but we're filling the gap. And that's just perfect. We got theta on our market positions uh, helping us, and we've got the market, support being a bull. Okay, LPA pulling back more. I'm going to get in more position at 25 now, it looks like. The low end of 25. I should put another order in at around low end of 24 in case we blast through it. And 23. I'm gonna keep accumulating it till I get another reason why not to. I have a very low average gotten in a couple days ago. And we also made money on a move on it earlier. couple of days before that. All right, I have about 60 positions I'm managing here. I'm gonna try to focus. I'm gonna take my first break with you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good morning. But make sure you click the link in my bio, come over to our group, and we'll keep talking about all these wonderful opportunities in the group. Have a good morning, everybody. And let's see if I can make some intelligent decisions about some of these holdings here that I've got. I'll let you know what I do. Okay, thanks, guys. See you back in the group.